Hi, I'm Taylor Wells. Welcome to Best Life Ever. I'm so happy you're here. So I was in an interview yesterday, and the person was asking me what does Prana Power Yoga do for the neighborhood in which it lives. So we have 5 studios, and they're 3 of them are urban and 2 are more suburban. And I'm curious, before I say what I said, what do you think?
I think it's mostly just that we create a sense of community, which actually, it's just as important for the urban as for the suburban locations. I think also that's the biggest feedback we get in terms of when people say, oh, this has made a difference to me, or this has made a difference here. They're usually making comments about the sense of community that they've gotten.
Totally. I answered similarly, and I said, well, I feel like wherever we land, and we do it all intuitively. Like when we chose Newton, the first studio's location, it was complete intuition. And then the second in New York City was complete intuition. They all were, but I'm thinking of the third in Cambridge, Massachusetts, in Central Square. I just had my 3rd child, Phoenix, was 2 weeks old. And I remember I was like literally walking around this construction site nursing him, and I was like, yep, this is it. And Philippe was like out there with like the tape measure, and I was like, no, I want to get this baby out of here because there's, this is it. I just knew, and you knew, and we just knew. So once we know, the sense of community is amazing, and I feel we bring a sense of peace and belonging to the neighborhood, and people say that to me, And, I was just thinking of yesterday, I was practicing at Prana Power Yoga Cambridge in Central Square, and there's this, in the early morning, and there's this woman, and I notice her because she comes to the early morning, and she comes early, and she sits on her mat, and she writes on a legal pad, which, first of all, I don't even think I've seen someone write on paper in like a long time. So that in and of itself was very interesting to me. So she's writing on her legal pad for a while before class, and she practices not for very long. She leaves like a quarter to halfway through. She leaves. The first time I saw her leave, I was gonna walk out and go, "Are you okay?" What? But I just kind of felt she just wanted to be left alone. That's what she does. She comes, she hangs out in the energy, she writes, she practices a little bit, and then she leaves. That's just what she does. I love it. So I think that's I think that's a big thing what we do for the neighborhood. Have the best day ever.